Go. Oop. Hang on. Zoom is having to talk to YouTube. Go. Oop. There I am.
Are we ready?
Ready to go.
All right. This is a emergency meeting of the Alamance County Board of Elections, September 17th, 2021 at 4 o'clock. We are holding it as a virtual meeting. This meeting has been called for the purpose of temporary transfer of non-North Boone 2 residents to West Boone for the November 2nd, 2021 election. I will now call the meeting to order. Everyone have the agenda. Any questions or additions to the agenda? By proclamation. Anyway, let's adopt this agenda. I'll say aye in support.
Aye.
Any nays? Ayes have it. All right. I guess I would pass this over to the director to help explain the purpose, how we will fulfill the agenda.
Yeah. Thank you, Noah. I'm going to, first thing is the explanation of the temporary transfer. And I'm going to let Dawn give you a brief explanation of how we ended up with these non-resident voters inside of the North Boone 2 precinct. And then I will read the resolution proper, and then you will vote. And since this is an emergency meeting, that's all that we will be able to discuss on this meeting, and we can adjourn.
Okay, about 2 years ago, when we were the state was auditing with the census blocks, there were 3 streets located inside a census block that had part Twin Lakes residents and part of the neighborhood that was adjacent to Twin Lakes. And so the board had to vote then as to whether we move the Twin Lake residents out into West Boone or move the West Boone residents into Twin Lakes. As you cannot, per the state board, we could not split a census block. The board at that time voted to have the outside voters from Arbor Drive, Ashley Trace, and Ashley Court, which is right now currently is a total of 58 voters, moved inside of the Twin Lakes precinct. And because last year with COVID, Twin Lakes was not allowing outside voters inside of their community. So we did a temporary transfer, and we were notified this year that unless you're vaccinated, and they have no way to know that the voters that would come in are vaccinated. They are requesting that we transfer these voters back to West Boone again temporarily for this year. Does anybody have any questions on that?
Dawn, this is Dan Engel.
Hey.
Just recommend either you or Kathy explain why we held this emergency meeting, the fact that we're under time constraints to get this done.
Yes, sir. We had contacted Twin Lakes, and they got back with us within the last day or so to advise us that they would not allow us to come on unless we had vaccination proof. And we went, Dawn called a couple of times, and I followed up with a call this morning, and it was decided by Twin Lakes that it was absolutely affirmative that we could not come in unless we were able to produce vaccination proof. And I called the State Board of Elections this morning, and we decided that was since the time is 45 days prior to an election, we need to give notification, which is Sunday, that we would go ahead and have an emergency meeting and take care of this so that we would remain under the letter of the law.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay, and if everybody is ready, I'll go ahead and read the resolution. The resolution of the Alamance County Board of Elections regarding the temporary transfer of North Boone 2 non-resident voters. On September the 17th, 2021, the Alamance County Board of Elections met telephonically and adopted the following resolution. Whereas, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Alamance County Board of Elections will temporarily transfer voters from the North Boone 2 precinct who do not live in the Twin Lakes retirement community for the November municipal election on November the 2nd, 2021 to the West Boone polling location. Now that is at Beth Smith Park, by the way. It's not in the resolution, but that's at Beth Smith Park. This temporary transfer is done in accordance with General Statute 163-128. The majority of the voters in North Boone 2 reside in the Twin Lakes retirement community. Due to the pandemic, the community does not allow off-campus visitors without proof of vaccination records. The retirement community residents would continue to vote on campus on election day. North Boone 2 non-Twin Lakes residents consist of 58 voters. That would be 27 voters from Arbor Drive, 30 voters from Ashley Trace, 30 voters from Ashley Court. Therefore, the Alamance County Board of Elections therefore resolves to transfer said voters in compliance with the requirements set forth in the aforementioned general statute the 17th day of September 2021. Then I'll need a
All
vote.
right. All right. Hearing the resolution, I will accept a motion to adopt the resolution.
Move
Dan
that the
Nichols.
resolution be adopted.
Second. Dan
Second.
Nichols.
All right. Any discussion of the resolution? Hearing none, we will now vote. All members affirming the resolution, say aye.
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 Aye. All against? Any against? Hearing none, the resolution passes.
Okay.
Madam Director, is there any other business before the
No,
board?
sir. No, sir, we couldn't do any other business
Being-
because this is
Being an emergency meeting, there would not be any, I guess, right? Well, I will thank you everyone for attending on short notice. And I will take a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Dan Engel.
Second.
Motion has passed. This emergency meeting on September 17th, 2021 is now adjourned. Thank you.